Got a pretty excellent second half. We've got a legendary guest with us in the building.
Thanks.
You couldn't even get in the building.
We've got a great special guest for you guys tonight. You guys are going to love him. A two-time World Series champion with the Minnesota Twins. Please welcome Al Newman. Himself is in the building. Al Newman, welcome to the show. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you. I feel so underdressed. I was going to wear a suit, but I chose Twins gear. So
Absolutely. Al, you are from the great city of Kansas City. And, you were telling me earlier, what you love most about the city is the barbecue. Where's the place to go? Where should we go get some good barbecue in Kansas City, you and me?
Well, being from Kansas City and growing up there, I always advise my friends to go to Gates Barbecue. Having grown up and eaten there many a times, that's my preference. It's sort of like if you ever watch Seinfeld, and you go to
seen it a couple times.
The soup Nazi guy. Yeah, you walk in there and you will get their attention really quick.
Really?
This barbecue is so good.
Yes.
You walk in the door and they're like, "What do you want?" And you're like, "Oh."
You walk in the door and they go, "Hi, may I help you?" and it throws the shock factor. People are looking for the menu because they don't know what they want.
I don't hamburger. I don't know.
Yes.
It's all that barbecue that fueled you to eventually being called up to the major leagues, Al. And you've got a pretty cool story. How was that like? How did you get called up to the leagues?
Well, Jack, I was with the Montreal Expos, and I was in AAA. We were playing in Louisville, Kentucky. Obviously, I'll never forget that. My manager was Felipe Alou, who had a heavy accent. Some of you guys out there may have heard that family name. And after the game, we're back in the room playing cards, and you know how players can mimic their coaches.
Yeah.
I catch my players all the time doing that, but it was so amazing that we had just finished talking about getting called up to the big leagues. We finished playing cards. I go to my room. 10 minutes later, I get a phone call. "Newman, this is Felipe." I go, "Yeah, right, Gonzo," and I hung up the phone. So he calls back, and he says the same thing. And I said, "Gonzo, stop screwing around." And I hung up. 10 minutes later, there's a knock on my door. I open it up, and I about passed out. It was Felipe. He says, "You don't want to go to the big leagues?" And I was just so nervous, and he told me, "You're going." And I caught a flight to Montreal, and I've never pitted out so much in my life. Yeah.
So then, with your incredible career, you were on the championship team with the Minnesota Twins for both years.
Yes.
And never again have they won a World Series title. 2 championships, and guess who was there with them both times?
Jack, I have to tell you, it never gets old. I was very fortunate to get traded to the Twins in 1987, and then we won it again in 91, but it never gets old for people coming up and saying, "Hey, congratulations, thank you." It's a great feeling, and I'm not sad one bit that the Vikings or the Timber Chihuahuas or that they can't win. I'm more than happy to be the only champion in town.
The only champion. So, what's that like? You're at the World Series. You're there. What's that like? Do you get nervous? What's that?
Oh, heck yeah. Those guys, I watch them every year afterwards, and they say, "Well, no, I'm not nervous. It's just another game." No, it's not. First of all, you don't sleep a bit for about 10 days. Heck, I'm 61 years old, and I can still hear the tomahawk chop on occasion in my dreams. So it has an effect on you. It was so awesome. If anybody was in the crowd, I thank you for being there because it was a home field advantage that cannot be duplicated, but it was outstanding. And I will say this, I love parades.
Yeah, yeah.
They were two of my favorite points in my life was to see the gratitude that the fans were bestowing upon us.
Yeah.
It was something that, again, you dream about, but until you go through it, you have no idea what it feels like.
Were you throwing candy off the floor?
No.
Not candy?
No, but I did get a great gift. We all had our different attire. If some of you guys recall, Kirby had a pilot, old school pilot hat on, and I wanted something. I had a regular old hat, and there was a police officer riding a horse. And I traded my hat for his hat, so for the rest of the parade, I had a cop hat on, and so the photos all had me with a police hat on. Yeah, it was awesome.